And we're back after a bit of a break. I'm not 100% sure what we were doing last time. I remember getting killed by a beedrill. That's about it.
Oh, we had done the bug hunt.
Yeah.
Bug hunt, moved past the national park or whatever it was, and we were going, because you had beaten Whitney, we were going to the next town, I assume.
Right.
Yeah,
the ruins and all of that, yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay, you're down in the ruins. Awesome. Yeah, it has been a little bit, guys, but we do appreciate you dropping in. We thank you for, being a part of the Pokemon journey with us for sure. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's, Tanglegun used poison. That's a Pokemon that I really became disappointed in. Tanglegun.
Really?
Not so much. I think it had a lot of potential. It's kind of a cool looking Pokemon.
I always thought so.
I think Tangrowth looks really, really stupid. I mean, I can't say much. Tanglegun looks like a plate of spaghetti that
has feet. Yeah, and just walked off the table.
It looks like some spaghetti I left in my fridge once.
Spaghetti's good. I haven't had spaghetti in a while. What else would be good also, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. That way you stay right in touch with us. We don't want you missing any good content now, right? Oh, there you go.
I can't even remember where. Okay, so I need to find a Poké Center because we're not heading to the ruins. We've already done this shit. We need to head north.
Yeah, we're heading to the next area. Oh, so hypnosis? Why not?
And we have bikes.
Well, that worked. I got rid of Growl.
Yeah.
I did that because I pushed the buttons too fast. I was like, good thing I always put status moves at the top. But that could have sucked if I would have lost a really good status move.
Right.
And I'm poisoned.
Normally we try to start off episodes talking about latest game news. That's actually been kind of a slow week.
There's been a lot going on.
Yeah. Bowsette is still a thing. That seems to be the only thing anyone wants to talk about on the internet right now.
Bowsette. I still haven't seen it, so I don't know. I get what it's supposed to be.
Hey, if you're into that sort of thing, I saw something the other day that said, admit it, you're all not attracted to Bowsette. You're just attracted to Goth Peach, which is kind of the truth in a way.
Goth Peach?
Yeah. Well, so if you haven't seen the pictures,
that's
basically, a few weeks ago I was making fun of new Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe Special Edition X Turbo.
And the characters, one never falls in the pit,
yeah,
and the other...
that's Toadette. When she gets the Super Crown, she turns into...
That's right.
She looks like Peach.
I got you.
Well, thanks to the internet, someone was like, ooh, well, what happens if Bowser puts on the Super Crown? And, yeah, so...
See, we mentioned in previous videos, we had, or I don't know if we have or not, we had gone to Retropalooza, okay? Right. And that was awesome, but I remember what was it? During the panels, I always forget that word.
I think it was Ant Dude's panel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, hey, Ant Dude. He's like, Bowsette, would you HIT? And everyone was just like, what?
He's like, I don't want to say the word because there's kids in here. It's like...
And I was just like, well, I kind of get where this is going with, a female Bowser. She probably looks voluptuous or good looking or whatever.
Right.
So I was just like, okay.
Pain.
Yeah.
I will say I'm actually making a Super Crown for someone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they requested. I'm working on it.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Hopefully by the time this video's out, it'll be done.
That's right. I got a Fido Pseudo-Wudo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I caught it, and I was gonna swap out Rocky. That's what I was meaning to remember.
Yeah, because I remember we were moving through.
Yeah.
And I was a little bit behind there.
Did I just use foresight on? I'm an
It happens. All right, Muscle. I don't think you can.
See, I'd really like to get a good Pokemon for catching things, but there really is. It's an awkward generation for that sort of thing.
Yeah. It is. And I'm sure it takes time just like anything else, you know, if you got to sit there and like actually put moves together and
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's a lot harder in this generation.
I bet.
Damn it.
I bet.
Well, at least it's not poison.
Like what's awesome is I know you do the same thing. I have Absols, I have Parasects, or Parasects, I have the Smeargles. I have them all just sitting ready. Like if I start a new Pokemon game, I'm like, all right, here we go. Here's my catching ones. So
I really like my setup Smeargle. It's I think I've explained it before, but it has False Swipe.
Yeah.
Douse. Thunderwave. Now I can't remember what the fourth move is.
Yeah, because you gave me one.
Mean Look?
Yeah, you gave me one.
Mean Look.
Because I don't use it unless it's like a serious one. I'm like, okay, that's the one. Alright, Pseudo-Voodoo.
It's basically the idea is Douse turns the Pokemon into a water type. So False Swipe will
works on Ghost and everything.
Works on Ghost.
Yeah.
It hits things pretty hard that are resistant to normal. No, not Thunderwave, Spore.
Spore, that's what it was, because Spore's 100% sleep.
Spore's 100%, yeah.
And that's beautiful.
And then Mean Look to keep them from running away.
Yep.
I'm just gonna...
Come on.
But, I mean, this generation, you can't really... Smeargle's in it. I'm not sure... Not sure if False Swipe is.
No, because I remember I'd asked you that. I said, is False Swipe? And you're like, I don't think so.
I think I looked it up and it wasn't. I know... Douse isn't.
Yeah.
I don't think that came about until the 5th gen. So... Oh, that's some news, I guess. Sort of Pokemon news. Pokemon Go has finally decided to announce that they're releasing 4th gen Pokemon, to no one's surprise. They're also making some changes to HP and, minor things that, shouldn't take a year to make changes to.
I'm so lost with Pokemon Go. I'm just like, oh, that's crazy.
I would enjoy the game if it played like this.
I would be playing it.
Yeah. Even if you just caught Pokemon by flicking balls at them, if you fought and it was like this, I'd play it more. I mean, I'd still play it, but mainly because of the interaction with Let's Go that's going to be coming up, and the coworkers that play it, and it gives us something to talk about.
Yeah.
Because I don't really watch TV, so you need water cooler talk. It's better than just looking at them blankly when they talk about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I gotta say something funny about Game of Thrones. Like, I've watched it, and I've seen it, and I can see how someone could really get into it. I can. But this is one of the funniest things I ever saw. So one time I was watching it at my friend's house. This was about a year ago. And they're talking like old English style, right? They're like, thou art blah, 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 and this and this and this. And then all of a sudden they're like, they basically ask, well, what should we do? And one of the characters goes, we're fucked. And I was like, what? They would never say that. Like, like, it's almost like they took old school and just said 2018 right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just cracked me up.
That's kind of his writing style, though. It's kind of a weird fantasy, like, which I actually kind of enjoy the world of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
I don't particularly, and I know I'm probably going to get crucified for this, I don't particularly like the show.
I actually got the book on Audible and listened to it a little bit, and it didn't grab me. And I guess maybe it's that writing style. It's just like, if you're going to do it Old English or whatever, do it that way.
Right.
Like, why? But
I appreciate his writing style. I appreciate a lot of things about Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately.
I mean, it's clearly very successful, and it's a great show. I
don't watch a whole lot of TV.
I don't either.
And when I do, I don't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just how long the episodes are. I get bored about halfway through, and I'm like, well, I could be working on this or programming or doing something else, or and I just wander off and do something else.
Right.
So
I haven't had cable or anything like cable in probably 7-8 years.
I get really annoyed with the cable/internet provider in this town.
Yeah. I remember the time we wanted to watch Logan, and I brought it, and we couldn't. Either like, I don't have a DVD player, I have a disc drive, and I'm like,
well, a working one.
Yeah. So then you you downloaded it, and they're calling you the next day, or they shut your internet down.
Yeah, they shut my internet. So, granted, normally when I download things of that nature, which isn't very often, I'll do so over VPN too. But I was tired. I didn't give a crap. Like, my DVD player didn't work. I just wanted to watch this movie.
Yeah.
And so I was like, screw it. I'll just download it. Texas is... Why am I trying to do things with Texas asleep?
I do it sometimes too. We get talking and get into it, and then you go, what?
Yeah.
There's times where I've been in a fight and they'd be like, change Pokemon? Yeah, and I'd switch it in, and the opposing Pokemon was strong against it, and one hit mine, and I was like, why did I put, silly.
There was something else Pokemon that, so here's, if people kind of want an idea of why I don't like Pokemon, here's a reason. So this month is the water event month. Like, water Pokemon are supposed to spawn a lot more frequently.
More so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which makes sense. In some areas, water Pokemon don't spawn very frequently, so it's kind of a way to be nice to people.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna have to go to the Poké Center because all my Pokemon are asleep. This weekend, and I guess until today, maybe I'm not entirely sure, but they did an event where Psychic-type Pokemon spawn a lot more frequently.
That would be awesome.
So you have an event going on where Water types spawn more frequently, and then an event going on where Psychic types spawn more frequently.
So you got a bunch of Water and Psychic.
The Psychic type kind of overrode the Water type spawns. And then on Saturday, I couldn't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday, the day that I set aside to go around and try to catch some Psychic types was a special event Pikachu day, where he's wearing this sideways black hat from some designer or something, I don't know, some stupid brand deal Pikachu. And so there were no Psychic Pokemon, just these Beaver Chews all over the place.
Beaver Chews?
I was so freaking frustrated.
I could see that. I mean, I can hear it.
Yeah, I caught 3 and went home.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, this isn't the Focus Adventure.
Were there any, Selena Gomez Chews?
No, those were at the beginning of the summer.
That's so funny. Oh, I got him. He put my Pokemon to sleep, and he did Dream Eater, but I switched, so...
Yeah, I did that.
He missed. Oh, yeah. I was like, dang, gotcha.
So, it kind of sums up one of my problems. Pokemon Go, they're constantly doing these special events. For the beginning of summer, they did Pikachu wearing a hat. At Christmas, they do
Pikachu wearing a Santa hat.
Yeah, Pikachu wearing a hat. For their anniversary, they do Pikachu wearing a party hat. Or,
Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
Pikachu wearing a sombrero.
I wouldn't be surprised, actually. But instead of mixing it up, they're like, oh, well, we have Pikachu wearing a hat. Granted, they did do Squirtle wearing sunglasses once, but...
That'd be cool, Squirtle Squad.
They weren't like the Squirtle Squad Squirtles. They were just Squirtles wearing aviators. So
no, yeah, they gotta be those pointed...
Yeah, like, they could have... The one thing they did that could have been cool, they fucked up, so...
Yeah, I love the Squirtle Squad. Squirtle.
I caught one of those too, just because. So, here's the thing, though. It's... They haven't confirmed yet if you'll be able to transfer Pokemon from Let's Go to your Pokemon Bank to other games.
This punk, dude.
Which, I mean, if you can do that, then things like the sunglasses Squirtle
would be cool.
Yeah, it's a cool idea. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I'm in Electric City already.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Psychic type. But,
Gosh, this thing is this. Oh, nice.
Oh, Bill. Okay, I thought he was my rival for a second.
He looks like it with the red hair.
Oh yeah, the time capsule thing. So,
gosh, this Drowsy's putting everything I have to sleep and just dream eating.
Right. So this kind of set the precedent for how you could trade Pokemon between generations in the future.
Mm-hmm.
The time capsule allowed you to take Pokemon from red and blue, transfer them one way to gold and silver.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of a neat idea.
Right.
Yeah. The problem with it, though, is up until recently, there was a generational gap.
Mm-hmm.
So you had red and blue and gold and silver. You could transfer from red and blue to gold and silver.
Mm-hmm.
There was no way to transfer from gold and silver to ruby and sapphire.
Oh.
Gen 2 to Gen 3, there was a split. Now, when they released Lake of Red... Oh, we're already to the red gear.
Really? So I try to put him to sleep, and he doesn't, and he puts me to sleep. Dude, his hypnosis hit like 100% every time. No, like everyone's just about dead.
I mean,
what the crap?
It happens.
You know how hypnosis, like most times I do it, it doesn't work.
Right.
Like it's, wow, this is how this starts, huh?
I mean, it happens. Fuck off, Rocky. Just go. Fuck off. Okay.
Oh, boy. Boy.
At least he's level 20. Oh, I forgot to give Kenyon. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, but that was like on a route you had to go back. It was like Route 30 or something like that.
Oh boy, Alan's calling.
Yeah, this is fun. Escape rope? Can I use that, please?
Can't use it to escape. Well, I'll just...
yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah?
End this battle.
How about this? Yeah, that thing is hitting hard, dude. That thing is hitting hard.
Yeah.
Not cool.
Rock throw, mimic, flail. Okay. I can deal with that. All right. So let me figure out what to do. You're just getting your ass kicked by a Drowsy.
But I let that happen so I could have 2 with health.
Yeah.
Come on. Drowsy just eating my dreams. See, Rocky's asleep.
I mean, yeah, now you know my pain.
Yeah, except he's putting them all to sleep. Every one of them. Oh my gosh. There it goes. What do you do? I have no awakenings.
Here you go, I'll buy a couple.
Thanks, man.
I'll rush them out to you.
Thanks. By the time you get there, I'm gonna have 6 Pokeballs with fainted Pokemon in them. They're all gonna be just ticked off at me.
So
they're all going down.
One thing that I kind of hope is man.
That's what he did. He put his hypnosis hit every single time. It didn't miss. Like, well, what? How?
One thing that I kind of hope continues in the main series game, because it's something they've added to Let's Go, is the co-op play.
Mm-hmm.
I hope a more fully functioned version of co-op play is introduced in Gen 8.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be.
I think I'm going to win just because he ran out of Hypnosis and Dream Eater. That's what it feels like. See, all he has is disable now. That's all he's doing. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lolong. I'm glad we're friends. Jeez.
Lolong's all pissed off.
Just raging. Oh, he didn't run out of Hypnosis, but he missed. Finally.
See, you just breezed by Whitney, and now this shit, like...
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't say breezed by Whitney. I beat her fairly easy, but it...
You had an easier time than I did.
Yeah.
Fuck!
There's your redheaded rival.
I knew he was around here somewhere.
You know what, Psychic Greg? You can suck it. You know that? You can suck it. You know what? If this was Game of Thrones, I would say something real like, "Thou art a noble opponent," and blah 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 blah.
Thou art a noble opponent, and thus you can suck my chode.
And now we are fucked.
I forgot I named him Butt. I do that every time.
Yeah. Well, we have these times that in between, you know, so...
Yeah.
And it's hard, man, because I want to play. When we went to Retropalooza, I had both my 3DSs, and I was playing on my new 3DS XL. I was playing the Virtual Console version of this, and I had just started a game, and I had beaten the first gym just to scratch that little bit of an itch, like, oh my gosh, I gotta play this.
Right.
But I don't even have the time to do that much anymore. It's crazy when, you know, you think about, we used to sit and play this and just put hours and hours and hours and hours.
Right.
And now you look at your life and you're just like, I can't do that. I can't do that.
I mean, I didn't have to work.
Yeah. That'd be nice. That'd be awesome. We can just, you know...
Sit and play Pokemon.
Sit and play Pokemon. Keep bringing you guys awesome content. I could live with that.
Yeah, I'd have a lot more content available for you guys.
Yeah.
Like, we have a lot more videos a day, I can guarantee that.
Yeah.
So, but,
never know. One day.
Maybe.
What is it? What?
Oh, Wings held on there. Come on.
Oh.
Just take out Haunter, then you can die. That's...
huh.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Are my Pokemon healed? Yes. Wow. Ghost against Ghost. Oh. Hey, Patricia Swayze does the licking here.
Patricia.
Nice.
Sloth. Through to level 14. Maybe Sloth will learn. Nope. Wasn't expecting Mole to be level 20, so.
Yeah. Well, it seems like the spike is pretty nice in this one. Not talking about...
Oh, yeah, the difficulty.
Yeah. Not talking about Cyndaquil there.
But, so now it was with that.
Oh, I got something for you, Flareon. Oh, I got something for you, sir. Oh. How about some water?
Swayze.
How about some water? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, that fire just doesn't work real good. Woo! Get that Super Soaker out. Those things are so awesome back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Super Soakers.
All the pumping, like...
Yeah. I had a nice collection as a kid.
I had a couple. I had the iconic big one.
Yeah.
The two tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crocodile.
Oh. Well, let's see where his crocodile's at. But, sit out crocodile. It's funny, he looks like he's a dinosaur wearing like a... what do they call those things that babies wear? Like those one-piece little...
I always thought they kind of looked like a wrestling kind of one piece, kind of like Andre the Giant used to wear.
Oh,
like,
it does, dude.
I think I mentioned that in the comments of the video, but that's always kind of how it appeared to me. But it's got holes ripped in it.
Yeah. That is funny, dude. That is funny. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Spike. Curse. I remember the first time I put Curse on a Ghost type, and I was like, that is the weirdest move, but if you do it right,
yeah,
you will wreck house. It's just a crazy thing. Only a Ghost type would do something like that, you know?
Yeah. I do like Curse as a move, just because it's a Ghost type move. More than Ghost types learn it, but only Ghost types use it right.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I mean, personally, I think some Pokemon that aren't Ghost type, with the boosts that it gives, are more beneficial than the
what the Ghosts get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although the whole trading your HP for a curse on them is really good.
It's the risk.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that'll tear his butt up. Ooh. Okay, so this thing is pretty strong. Pretty strong.
What is it with the Pokemon I'm fighting staying at 1 HP? Like,
I don't know. I've kind of noticed that. Whitney was bad. Oh my gosh. Whitney was...
I'm surprised the controller lasted through it.
That's... yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Level 17. Wow.
That
is about to use Magnemite. Guess I will change Pokemon.
I'll tell you what, even though this is Gen 2, Psychic is still very overpowered. Or strong.
Yeah.
Good God, I mean, look at this. He's using Confusion and it's knocking Rock type? Yeah. You knock out Rock type with Confusion?
Well, I mean...
What? What? And see, Psychic is going to wipe out a Ghost. God almighty. Well, and fighting. Knows. Yeah.
Why am I not low kicking?
I'm
a moron.
Oh, of course Hypnosis doesn't work for me. Oh, you use Tackle here? Why didn't you use Tackle against Onyx? That would have been great.
But was defeated. By battling wimps.
Actually, he would probably went.
Yeah.
In butt. Alright. Here we go. Heck. Hoot with the win, man. Good God.
I have mixed feelings about the rival in this generation.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's better than the rival in Gen 1, but he's kind of a con.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, he kind of reminds me of that one, I don't know if he was the main villain or antagonist, it's been a long time, but the one in Y, X and Y, he had the red hair. Do you remember? And you ended up fighting him in that Rainbow episode. And, his name starts like with an L or something like that, I think.
Yeah.
He had like the red hair is really big.
Yeah.
And like he acts like he's a good guy most of the game, and then you find out at the end he's, but
yeah, the story of X and Y, honestly, I'm not even
yeah.
I
don't even remember that. I mean, to be honest, let me be honest. most stories in Pokemon games are really not the
best.
No.
You don't play Pokemon for the story.
No.
I mean,
it's not what you play it for.
There's a couple games that try to have a story.
Yeah.
But they're...
Ooh, Umbreon. Alright, so... Oh, gosh.
Yeah, you fighting Ghost with a Ghost type against him isn't the best.
No. I didn't mean to do that. So... I'm just going to do this really quick. Yeah, finish out. How many Pokemon does that guy have?
The rival?
Oh, you're still fighting the rival?
No, I'm just fighting a random Rattata. I'm
I
trying
got
to level
you.
up Sloth a little bit.
Oh, I got you. Cool.
So, but I guess with that, we'll catch you guys next episode.
Yep.
So,
sounds good. Thank you, guys.